What is good, YouTube? So today I'm going to be talking about AMC and GameStop stock and why I believe this month in December is going to be historical for both of these stocks. But before I do get into why I believe that, make sure to go down and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, because I do update you guys on AMC and GameStop stock every single day. So this past weekend, GameStop and AMC have been packed, like jam-packed. Literally every single day I pass by my AMC theater and it is freaking packed. And I did pass by my GameStop once again yesterday and it was also jam-packed. Obviously Christmas shopping going on, but this next quarter is going to be pretty good. I'm not saying that when earnings drops it's gonna squeeze, because normally the price does drop on both GameStop and AMC. Whenever earnings is dropped, even if it's good, normally the price does drop. But going into these next couple of trading days, I do believe GameStop is easily going to break past $30 once again. We just had a little pullback on Friday. It was down 6% on 10 million volume. Most of that was just short dated calls being sold off. But I do believe $29 is going to be a good level of support that we're going to have. It is possible we break down to like $28.50, but I believe if that does happen, we're going to see millions of dollars loaded into calls, sending the stock higher. AMC is going to come out with something tomorrow. I guarantee you guys, mark my words, AMC is going to come out with something about, how much money it's made over this past week. It has been insane. It has been record breaking. AMC has almost doubled the numbers it was doing before the pandemic, like during the holidays, which is just huge, guys. I mean, movies are freaking back. There's no doubt about it. And AMC is trading below $5, basically below 50 cents before the reverse split. As you guys see here, we do have these 4 different green indicators here, but these top 2 are the most important ones. Obviously, the price has crossed the moving average, which is extremely bullish. I mean, you could ask any person that does technical analysis, they're gonna say this is freaking bullish. The Bollinger Bands on the monthly have not been this tight since before January of 2021. Not only that, but on the daily, the Bollinger Bands are starting to open up, which is just extremely bullish. It's looking exactly how GameStop looked when it broke out of this triangle that it was in for months. Obviously, GameStop had a 50% move to the upside after that. So far, AMC has only moved about 10% since it's broke out of here. So I do believe AMC could easily break past $6. Obviously, that key $5.66 level is going to be huge when it does break that, because it's going to turn a lot of its debt to equity, which is just huge, guys. It's going to be an amazing week for both GameStop and AMC. But the MACD is bullish right now on the daily for AMC. The weekly MACD hasn't crossed this center line since January of 2021 as well. It is just so freaking close to crossing this. All we need is an explosive move and it will cross this with ease. GameStop, on the other hand, obviously the MACD has been green for a while now on the weekly, but the monthly MACD has officially crossed over this center line. The top line has crossed over the center line, which is what happened in December of 2020. It crossed that center line. Obviously, the next month it shot up 1600%. It closed up 1600% that month, which is huge. So I do believe this month in December we are going to get the squeeze we have been waiting for. And none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to buy, sell, or hold, but I will be holding call options when we do get this squeeze. Mark my freaking words. I am not going to miss it this time. Obviously, all it really takes right now is a post from either Roaring Kitty or Ryan Cohen. If Roaring Kitty does come back, which I don't know if he is. Obviously, he might not. He might just let it play out. But if he does, it will literally make another squeeze happen for GameStop. I mean, the pressure has been building. He hasn't posted since September. People are just waiting for him to come out, honestly, at this point. This guy said the GME monthly MACD is quickly approaching the center line. The last time it broke above it led to a 2000% move on GameStop. The difference between then and now is that GME was trading around $10 then. Now we're starting much higher at $29. If history repeats itself and we get a positive catalyst of any kind in the next few weeks, prepare for things to get absolutely crazy. This is not financial advice, but a similar measured move would put GameStop over $500. Time, patience, pressure, then cheers. So like I just said, the monthly MACD is now crossing over the center line, something that hasn't happened since January of 2021. And history does tend to repeat itself. We're seeing all these cryptos go absolutely insane. XRP is freaking mooning right now. Bitcoin is on the verge of hitting 100,000. And I do believe the meme stocks are next to follow, just like we said back in May. Obviously, the crypto had its run first and then the meme stocks followed. I believe the same thing is going to happen, and it is going to happen very soon. Going to the box office though, it is absolutely insane what is going on at AMC theaters. This guy said historical Thanksgiving 5-day domestic box office numbers by year. So in 2024, we have almost doubled all the numbers that have been put up in the past 10 years since 2012. I mean, back in 2019, before the pandemic, the 5 days of Thanksgiving, the box office made $240 million. The most it's ever made since 2012 was in 2018, $298 million. This year, the box office grossed $415 million. We haven't seen even $300 million since 2012. Even before that. Now we're seeing 400 million. I mean, the box office is putting insane numbers. We are going to see articles come out tomorrow about what's happened this Thanksgiving weekend, about the records it's just broke that has never happened in 104 years, and it will send the stock higher. A lot of people are saying this doesn't affect the stock. It does, especially when the stock is looking freaking bullish and they're putting up numbers like this. It is going to send the stock higher. People are going to buy more AMC. Obviously, right now, the RSI on the weekly is higher than it's ever been since before the reverse split. That is freaking huge, and it's not even close to overbought yet. Adam Aron tweeted this yesterday. He said, "Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I have no idea when or how this was made, or whether the offer for teens is still valid or it expired, but I do know this. This TikTok from AJ and Big Justice is special. Adam Aron now follows them, so obviously these are the Costco guys. They freaking made an AMC ad on TikTok. I mean, movies are freaking back, guys. Movies are freaking back. I don't know how else to put it to you. AMC is trading at an all-time low. I do believe we're going to get this squeeze for both GameStop and AMC, and I believe we're going to get it very soon. This guy said Grok is predicting some large moves for GameStop in 2025. Several of Grok's price targets are $120 by November of next year, $98 in early 2025, and $120 by the end of next year, and $209 by 2030. Needless to say, Grok is Team GameStop. Let's see who's more accurate, Grok or the Reddit guy. So obviously, if history does repeat itself and we get a cycle like what happened back in January, and I believe it will happen if Roaring Kitty does come back, but if it does happen and it goes up 2,000%, we're looking at GameStop above $500, which would just break the whole stock market. It will break everything. Short sellers would get freaking liquidated, and it will be insane. It will be dumb money part 2. Literally, dumb money part 2. And I am freaking here for it. Obviously, we have had 5 green weeks in a row, something that hasn't happened since 2020. Obviously, guys, the chances of there being another green week, the chances of us closing this week about $29.05, they're not good because it is not often when this happens. But, like I always say, there is a chance. There is a freaking chance. And right now, I am long on GameStop. I do have some $30 calls expiring this week. So I am predicting that there is going to be some explosive moves. More than likely, they would happen Monday and Tuesday when people do buy into call options. If the squeeze doesn't happen this week, then obviously this Friday will probably be another sell-off. Depending on where we're at, though, like let's say we hit $35, $36. If we're there trading on Thursday and Friday we have like a minus 10% day, we have the chance of closing for a 6 green week above $30. Which would be just insane. The week before earnings would be freaking huge. Obviously, we did get this inverted hammer candle here on the weekly, which is extremely bullish. And the price has also crossed the moving average for GameStop. Just like we got on AMC, the price has crossed the moving average, not only for GameStop, but AMC. So the meme stocks are just looking absolutely amazing right now. And in my opinion, it is freaking time to take some risks. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you guys doing? Make sure to go down and subscribe. This week is going to be a huge and exciting week for both GameStop and AMC. AMC is going to come out with some amazing news tomorrow morning with what's happened the week of Thanksgiving. The box office numbers have blown away the numbers that it's previously done in the past decade, which is huge because people are saying movie theaters are dead, but obviously they are not. But I will keep you guys updated on what happens with AMC and GameStop stocks, so make sure to stay tuned on my channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, here we go, come on.